Hello and welcome to Tash Life. I'm Tash and today we're doing a Shop My Stash. So let's get into it. So all over here is my Shop My Stash and Project Pan items, and these ones over here are my No Pan Left Behind palette project palettes and my Indie Palette Pans project. I will have the links down below for the playlist for those so you can check them out, see what that's all about. But I'll just get the Project Pan stuff out of my caddy so we can see what we're looking at. I have had some technical difficulties and my microphone did not record any of this video while I was filming, so we're doing a voiceover for the very first time, so bear with me. Okay, so first up we've got primer. So the primer we have is the Lacura Caviar Illumination Primer Smooth and Lift. I quite like this. It reminds me of the L'Oreal one that I just panned, my Project Pan. But we'll put that one back and get something else. The foundation and concealer that I had was the Lacura Caviar Illumination Foundation and Concealer in the shade medium beige. Now the concealer's in the top here, as you can see, and the foundation's in the bottom. This is a paddle, not a doe foot, and it's quite a moussey texture. The foundation is probably not full coverage, but the concealer's pretty full coverage, so you can use it to fill out anything that the foundation doesn't really cover. But I do enjoy that one, and we'll put it back for now. Next, we've got the Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray. I did quite enjoy using this, getting down quite a bit on it now. Yeah, so we'll put that one back and get something else. Next, we've got this She Glam Insta Ready Face Under Eye Setting Powder Duo in the shade Bubblegum. I did use this a few times. I quite like the powder on the bottom, the loose powder, but the powder on the top for the under eyes, it's a little bit stark for me, a little bit too pink. And yeah, I don't know. I do like the one on the bottom, but so we'll put that one back and get something else. Next, we've got the Colourpop Party Proof Eye Primer in translucent. I do quite like this. I like the product inside. And we've got the BYS Glitter Fixer Primer, which I did use as well. The Colourpop one, I do like the product, but it's for the size of this packaging, you don't really get much in there, and it's a bit hard to sort of find the product with the doe foot. You do have to squeeze it up quite high to get the product, to find out how much product is actually in there. But I do enjoy the product inside. Okay, next up we've got the She Glam Sunside bronzer in Sunstar. I did use this a few times. It is a very warm bronzer, a very sort of yellowish bronzer. Yeah, I do like it, but I have to go very softly with it because it is just quite a bit very warm. and I have looked on the website and they're all quite warm in that line. Don't mind the bruise on my hand. I did knock my hand on something and I don't even know what or how. So, yeah. For blush, we have the Flower Beauty Flower Pots Powder Blush in Berry More. Really quite like this blush. I think I might have actually used it to set down some cream blush as well. But it's really nice and I really enjoy this one. It was actually the OXX Cosmetics blush drops that I set down with the other one. It's in the shade Rose and it's quite a runny formula, but I do like it. Uh, so now we're back to the She Glam Cheeky Colour Gem in Watermelon Candy. I did wear this and I really like this formula. It's so nice to work with. It's very velvety and just nice. We also had a couple of the She Glam Colour Bloom liquid blushes. Uh, we had the shade Risky Business and Birthday Suit. So this one that you're seeing now is the Birthday Suit one. It's a nice neutral, sort of warm orangey neutral colour. And the other one is Risky Business, which is sort of a mauvey colour. I did wear them both, and I do enjoy this formula as well. And that looks like all the blushes and bronzer for this time around. Highlight. I had the Highlight 2 palette from BYS Cosmetics. I did use all of the shades several times, except for the green. I did manage to wear the green once, but it didn't really go with all of my like any of my outfits or that I was wearing in the time that I had this in. So we've got like a sort of a silver, a gold, a pink, a purple, and a green shade. Right, the single eyeshadows that I had in were the L'Oreal single eyeshadow in Extravagant, and I did wear this one once. I wore both of these single eyeshadows together, and it's a very, very like almost like a mirror, so foiled. And then I wore that on like the inner part of my eyelid, and then I had the Colourpop Super Shock shadow in Ultra Glitter shadow in Kale, yeah. So I had that on the outside part of my lid, and I did just use something from my my palettes there to put a matte through the crease. But it was quite a nice look actually. And now we're up to the lips, so I'll just get them out. So for my plumping lip gloss, I had the OXX Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade, what is this? Nude, which is pretty much, there's no colour to it really. It's a very, very sheer pink. but I did use that a bit, and it is getting down really low, as you can see there. The next one is the Colour by TVN in the shade Caramello Queen. It's a nice bronzy shade, but it's quite sheer as well. Sort of a sheer bronzy brown neutral, and I just like wearing that because it's not too heavy with the sheerness. It just sits nicely. We had the Kind Cosmetics Velvet Cream Lipstick in Daybreak. This is a nice cool sort of lilac colour. It's a velvet, so it's sort of a matte, a velvety matte, I guess. But I did wear that one. Next we have the Avon Ultra Colour lipstick in Warm Berry, which is a nice wearable red. There's a sheerness about it and a little bit of orangeness about it, so it's quite an easy red to wear. It's not too bold. And lastly, we had the Avon Ultra Colour lipstick in Very Violet, which fit the mood. I think I wore it in a video actually, so that fit the mood quite well. And then we had the Ultra 3 lipstick in Caramel Kiss, which is a nice neutral warm brown. Well, it doesn't look very brown there, but and there is a possibility that I have not picked up the right lipstick because I did this like a month ago. We had the Ilia, let's see, Balmy Gloss Tinted Lip Oil in Only You. I really like this. It's got a nice pillowy sort of plush feeling to it when you put it on the lips. So I did wear that one as well. I was probably craving wearing lipstick that is not my Project Pan lipsticks because I had been going quite hard on them. The setting spray that I've chosen is the Flower Beauty Sealed Deal setting spray, and the lip gloss that plumping lip gloss I've chosen is the W7 Hot Shot Plumping Lip Oil. So those are the ones that I'm going to have next fortnight, and we're just spraying the powders, and then we are in the first drawer. This is primers, eye primers, powders, concealers, foundations. I did do a makeup organization video, and that's why it looks a little bit different from the last time that I did one. But yeah, it's a bit better now. It's a bit easier to see what's going on. So for that one there is a green color corrector. That's concealers, powders, and foundations there. There's a few little foundations at the front. These ones here are lightening and darkening drops. And for primer, we are going to choose the Smashbox, the original Photo Finish Smooth and Blur. This is like a silicone primer, I guess. And I don't think I've used it for a little while, so put that one in. For eye primer, we're going to put in the for eye primer, we're putting in the Barry M Lid Lock Eyeshadow Primer and the Barry M Glitter Fixer Gel. So I'll put those in. I don't think I've used them for a little while. Concealer. Going to choose the BYS Concealer Duo in the shade Natural Beige. There's a doe foot on one end and stick concealer in the other end, and I quite enjoy this. So we'll put that one in, have a little play with it. Powder. So for powder, we're putting in the W7 Bright Eyes Under Eye Brightening and Setting Powder. This is translucent. Did I do that? Anyway, we'll put that in. And also, I found this sample in there that I forgot that I had. I found it when I did the organisation video. It's the She Glam Skinfinite Hydrating Foundation in the shade Sand, which is it's my preferred shade, I would say. And we're also choosing the L'Oreal BB Sieste Magic BB Cream in the shade Medium Light. I'm going to put this in just for some light coverage. I haven't used it in a long time, and I probably need to try and pan this actually, because it's getting a bit old now. Had it for a couple of years, I think. It's one of the ones with the pearls in it that you have to pop to get the pigment out. Which, to be quite honest, these days is not my preference. But yeah, we'll put that one in. And in the next drawer, we've got single eyeshadow, bronzer, blush, and highlighter. This is what it looks like after it's been organised in the makeup organisation video. And for single eyeshadow, we're going to choose this It's Belle Cosmetics Fruity Realm Bury Me In It loose eyeshadow. This is new to me. I just hauled it in the last haul, and we're just going to have a little play with it and see what that's like. Nice shifty one. And now I'm actually looking for an eyeshadow, another new eyeshadow that I had new to me, and I couldn't find it. And you will see that when I do find it, it's right there in the drawer. It's just in the wrong place. It must have fallen out of the box when I was organising. But it's funny when you watch things back, what you see yourself do. There it is. And so we're going to put this in. It's the She Glam Over the Rainbow Glitter Eyeshadow Topper. And it does have a rainbow on it. If you just do one swipe across, there is a rainbow, which you might be able to catch if I can manage to get it in the light right. But we'll put that in and have a little play with it. It is new to me with the last haul as well. There we go, caught the rainbow. And now we're looking at bronzers. So I've chosen the Revlon Skin Lights in the shade Havana Gleam. This is a nice light bronzer for me this time of year, and yeah, I do enjoy this one. I am actually starting to wear the design off on the makeup itself, the embossing. And now we're going to choose some blush. And I do believe I'm feeling red this time. Wanted some red blushes. Okay, so we've got the She Glam Self-Portrait Cream Blush in the shade Modern Woman. This is from the Frida collection, and it's sort of an orangey red. It's coming up much more orange on the screen than what it actually is. It is a red, but it's sort of an orangey red. And I am also choosing the She Glam Cheeky Colour Jam in Scarlet Sunset. This is from the Picnic collection, and it is a much more deeper red, more almost like a berry red, and we're going to put that one in as well. And here we go, it's just a comparison of the two reds, how different they are. And then we've got the OXX Cosmetics Retro Dream Cheek Tint in the shade Tulip. Another berry red there, so we'll put that one in. And we'll also put in the Ultra 3 Dream Duo Baked Blush in Blush Beauty. We've got a nice neutral sort of orange colour and a nice pinky, a pink and an orange pretty much. It's a nice glowy blush. Put that one in. And now we're going to go over to the highlighter. And I do have these new Lunar Glow highlighters that I got in the last haul. These are their new ones. So the white shade is Vanilla Sky, I think. It's got a little bit of a pink shift to it. And these are from She Glam. I can't remember if I said. The golden champagne one is called Tea Cake. And the pink one, I think, is called Heart Galaxy. I think that's what it's called. They don't have the names on the packaging. So we've also chosen the Australis Highlights Mineral Face Highlighter in gold. This is a liquid shadow with a little pump, vacuum pump. And you can see in the window there it is moved up a little bit. It's not all the way down to the bottom. And I did have this Avon, it's like they're bronzing pearls that I mainly use on my body, and I've had it in my caddy, and I'm just going to try and put it away because I don't need it this time of year. We're in winter, and you know I'm covered in clothes, so. And here I am trying to fit it in, but it won't fit, so I do end up moving it down to the face palette drawer just because it will not fit in here at this time. But I mainly use that on my body anyway, so it doesn't matter. Just putting everything away. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.